Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel, and as usual I bring to you educative, informative episodes on this platform. And this is all about real estate. We'll be talking about real estate, and today I'm having a guest. That I've been chasing for a very long time, and he has decided to be on this channel today. My name is Uwaoma, for those of you who are just joining this platform for the very first time. And if you're just joining this platform, please click on the subscribe button, subscribe, share and comment. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. And you can still share this video because this one is going to be hot, because I have somebody with me today. So he will be talking about being a real estate professional. Okay, he's talking about being a real estate professional, his experience in the real estate industry. So most of the questions that you guys have been asking, we will be answering some of these questions here today. Why don't you stay tuned as I introduce my guest to you.
Okay.
So I told you guys that to chase somebody like you, come on, look at this. Look at this. Before you can get somebody like this man to come for your show, just know that God is by your side. So like I said, I've been chasing Mr. Emmanuel. Oh, I didn't introduce his name to you. This is Mr. Emmanuel Adam. You want to say something?
No, not really.
Big men don't talk much. They don't talk much, so I wasn't talking for him. So yeah, this is Emmanuel Adam, Mr. Emmanuel Adam. Those people that used to make money in real estate, he's part of them. So he's a professional and he's been in the industry for like, I don't know, he's going to talk about that, but I've known him for more than 3 years now. And every time we're having conversations, he's always talking about, I closed this deal. Hey, this woman is calling me, this property. So best bet, I'm trying to let you know that if you're looking for who to patronize or buy property from, Mr. Emmanuel is here for you. So this is the real estate profession that we're talking about too. So please introduce yourself, I beg. I've been talking since. Thank you. Big man, don't talk.
Good day, viewers. My name is Emmanuel Adam J. Yeah, I'm a real estate professional or consultant based in Lagos. Yeah, that's it for now.
That's not it for now. So
please, you guys don't mind with all the hype. Yeah,
I'm not hyping. I'm serious.
I'm underground. Okay, I'm an upcoming. But
he's not fine. Upcoming. He's the most sought after in Lagos. In Lagos here. Which one is your upcoming now? He's not upcoming. He's the most sought after here in Lagos.
He's my helpers. Okay. Don't mind what she's saying.
Help us. Help him the more. Bring in the money. That's the point for all of this. So, Mr. Emmanuel, for how long have you been in the industry?
This is my 4th year actually. That's 4 years in the industry. But thank God, the experience is coming up good, and we're trying our best to give people the best thing, value for their money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so because I don't want to shoot myself on the leg, I have some lined up questions that I want you to answer.
All right.
So you've already spoken to us about the number of years you've been in the industry.
Yeah.
But you've not spoken to us about what inspired you. What made you go into real estate?
Okay. I think this is a short story anyway. So when I quit my last job, was more of like a family thing anyway. So when I quit my last job, and that was during, I think immediately the stop, I think was it the lockdown when they lifted. So I was in Anambra, I moved back to Lagos, and then during that time I wasn't doing anything, and I happened to know someone who is into real estate, and he's not a marketer or whatever. He just buy distressed properties, improve them, and then sell them. That's basically like flip properties.
Okay.
Yeah, so when I go back, and so he subcontract the project management to somebody, and the person happened to be my friend as well. So and she invited me. I must thank both of them, because I think they are one of the people that made me go into real estate. So I project manage a project in one of the estates here in Lagos, Royal Garden, from the zero to handing over key. So while I was doing that, it was just 3 days in a week. I developed passion, for properties, the whole hustle, bustle, the struggle, the stress. And I was like, wow, this is something I can do at my age. The pay was not good, but it was okay. It was something that, bring me back to this stage today. So after that, I was like, okay, why don't you just do this in full time, like go into property selling, marketing, and all that. So I then started my business. That's the birth of Godson Global Swear.
You said what?
Godson Global Swear.
Just tell
That's
the
the name of my. Well, guys, my business name is Godson Global Swear, and everybody asks me, what is the swear about? Well, the swear is not swear SWER.
Okay.
It's SWY. Godson Global Swear. So the swear is actually a meaning of world domination, because my dream is to sell properties all over the world, not just in Nigeria. I'm eyeing the big market.
That's why it's global. So we're going global. We're going
by the
global.
grace of God.
So just 4 years into the industry, and the records, how will I put it? This certificate, oh my God, it is much. I'm sure he cannot even count it himself. But what I'm just trying to say is they are proven records to what he can do. So far so good. Has there been any challenges of any sort?
Of course, real estate in Lagos is always challenging.
That's the challenge I want to hear.
Yeah, there's a lot of challenges. It's, the stress of the whole traffic. But we're used to it. It's part of us now. Thank God. Lagos State is trying, But there's a lot of challenges, you have to do. The challenges I can categorically say is it's mostly on documentation.
Okay.
A lot of people, everybody wants to, it's a business of integrity. And so for you to build that relationship with people, to be comfortable, to put in millions of naira. Real estate in Lagos is not a 500K, 700K something. It's a million. So for people to trust you to put their millions into your hand, you must have been, there must be something they see in you. So one of the challenges is, some companies, delay on allocations, documentation. And sometimes, since you're not on the inside, that's the documentation I'm talking about in terms of the title documents. So it's not that, it's a whole, you on the outsider, you are just a buyer. The only interest you have is for them to give you value for your money and the right documents. On the other side, they actually go through a lot of, some companies try their possible best to get these documents, but I am not backing them, by the way, because you are supposed to do your thing right before you even put the product in the market. But that's the whole topic we'll probably go into as the conversation continues.
Yeah. Well, can you pinpoint on clients' challenge? Because I know there are a lot of people before they become your client. I think the last thing that I did was prospect, how to identify your prospects. How can your prospect become your client? So before you get to this stage, there are some characteristics you see in a prospect that will make you realize that, okay, is this person actually going to buy my property? Is this person good for this project that you're pitching to him? So that aspect, that challenge, what can you say about people like that?
I wouldn't consider that as a challenge particularly, because what works for me may not work for the next person. So this is a short story, right? I've not actually done a marketing video ever. I've never done an Instagram ad, Facebook, TikTok, Google, or whatever, all means of marketing. I've not done it, and it's been working for me. But I'm not saying that I'm limiting myself. Of course, I am limiting myself in a certain level, because I can leverage the bigger market, to meet those strangers. Because people, my clients, as basically has been based on referral.
Okay.
People I've known in the past, and even the main people that I thought they could buy my real estate, they've not actually bought yet. But I wouldn't consider this that challenging. So it's a bit easier when people recommend you to people. That is just you know, telling them, okay, the people have already marketed you. So the only thing left for you is just to deliver. So it becomes a lot easier. And for people that have known, we have that trust that binds us already. We have that relationship that they know that, oh, this guy, they've known me all the way home. So they know I'm not going to mess up with their money. So that becomes easy. So I've not really recruited like a whole new client. The one that I ever did, I think one or two that just come across my post on Instagram and are like, oh, I sold this property on your page. We talk and we go to at length. So when he was coming to Nigeria, somehow I think he was talking to other people and his family, based on interest. See, this discussion is actually deep, and I think we can go hours and hours on this situation, right? But when you get to Nigeria, you have people have different interests. Everybody wants to do real estate, and all because they feel you're getting, because of commission. People are into real estate for different reasons. People are a lot, 90%. I would categorically say 90% because of the commission. So the few of us that are interested or have the client's interest at mind, to get them sought after properties, properties in good location with good, title, promise rollover interest, that's ROI, in a short period of time. We take our time and we don't rush. And so I don't sell random companies. I have selected companies that I found comfortable to sell their properties, and I feel I can put their property and go to sleep. So that's what has been working for me. So people have interest in different dimension, different level. So I lost that client. I recruited another one. The relationship was good. We did a couple of inspections, but she didn't end up buying from me. But we are still good. She still calls me. I think the property she ended up buying, she called me to manage the property. So I am managing that property, and I believe we'll still do other business in the future.
That's keeping up with the relationship. So let's hold that thought. After the short break, we'll be right back.
Okay.
Welcome back, guys. So if you're just joining me, you're not too late. I still have my guest with me, Emmanuel Adam from Godson Global Sways Property. Please just say it again.
Godson Global Sway.
Godson Global Sway. That's
Yes.
Godson Global Sway.
We are different.
Very different.
We are not the properties, real estate, or so on. So
So if you're just joining me, we're still talking about being a real estate professional, his experience, the challenges in the industry, and please do not forget to subscribe to this channel for more content like this, and share, comment, tell me what you think about this video. Okay, so moving forward, we've talked about he has shared with us his experience, how long he's been in the real estate industry, the challenges, and so on and so on and so on. So we'll be looking at now, these are the questions that you have asked. So when someone meets you, Emmanuel, when someone meets you concerning getting a property, what advice do you give to them?
Okay. That question is broad, because I advise when people meet me, the first question I ask them is, what are you looking at? Are you looking at a long-term investment, a short-term investment, or you want to go into property flipping? Because we have different category of real estate investors. Do you want to be a developer, build and sell? Do you want to be a flipper? You just flip properties, buy old property, give them a new face, and add few millions and sell? Or do you want to buy land that can give you short period of time investment, return on investment, ROI, or you're looking at a long-term investment? Okay, I'll take them one after the other. A developer is someone who just build and sell. when it comes to land, there are some people who wants to buy land in Ekpe, for example, for a 1.5 million, and they're expecting the land to be selling for 10 million the next day. I think you're an enemy of the state. So, that is a long-term investment. If you're buying land in Ekpe, even if you're buying the land at 5 million, 10 million, 20 million, you should consider that to be a long-term investment, at least 10 years. That should be investment for your children,
Future
or
investment.
future investment. Basically, that's why I call it long-term investment. While short-term investment, if you have the big bag, right, you have the big bag, and you want to buy a property that will give you faster rollover, I will advise you, I would say, okay, go for a land. If you could get a land of 100 million in this Lagos, in certain locations, I can guarantee you that in a year, 12 months, you get double of your money, guaranteed. Yes, but those places are on the high side, but they give you faster return. In fact, they are better to invest in those kind of land than even buying a property. I can give you a couple of experiences I've had with clients. I had a client who wanted to buy property, and when he comes to Lagos, I told him, okay, I think it's better you invest in land instead of house. If you're not buying house ranging from, let me say, even few places in Ikate, Lekki Phase 1, Ikoyi, your rental return is going to be poor. Or maybe it's just you just want something to be giving you, little return over the years, maybe to pay some bills, children's school fees, and all of that. Aside that, if you're looking at a 50 million naira house, 70 million naira house, and you're not living inside, I would advise you to use that money to buy land. Based on my experience, a client, so he argued, he said, oh, I just want to have a house in Lagos to put tenants inside. So the tenant factor is, unless you're lucky and you have good tenants that can, they pay you your money when due. In Lagos, you have all that kind of experience of crazy people that don't care how you buy the property. They don't even see, exactly, they don't even see it as investment. They just want to live in a free house, but that is not possible. So we had a bet kind of. He said, okay, I'm going to buy a property. Then in Ajah area, 50 million could give you a good property. We buy a 4-bedroom for 50 million, and we bought 2 plots of land. Put together was like 45 million. So that's 2 plots of land of 500 square meters for less than the price of a house that is sitting on less than 200 square meter, right? So when you put the math together, now those 2 properties are worth the 2 plots of land are worth 130 million. And the house, if we could sell that house now, because this is the 3rd year, we could sell that property at maybe 65 million. So if you compare the return on investment, it's nothing close. If 45 million is giving you 130, 125 million in the same, because we bought them the same week. So they are the same age in the market. The space that now he's not watering that land, he's not cutting grass, there's nobody that he's paying salary, overseeing that property for him. But the return on investment is quite very high, So those are locations you can buy in a short period of time that can give you return on investment in a short time. While we have people who want their money quick. Which are those people? Invest in high places and get high return on investment and fast. So on the houses still, if you're buying houses ranging from Lekki, your rent, the houses, of course, they are expensive as well. You could be buying a property for like 300 million, and in maybe your rent should be like 25 million a year, 22, depending on the part of Lekki where it could be Freedom Way. You don't expect Freedom Way to be the same with Admiralty or the likes of other areas in Lekki or the waterside. and so on. So it depends on the area you're investing on. So I advise my client on different category. If you insist in buying a house, you intend to live inside, or you have a tangible reason why you want to buy a house, fine. Some people want to see a finished project. I mean, they want to see what they are putting their money on. They don't want that stress. So, and you can't deny them that opportunity because they have different experiences. They have different knowledge. Sometimes some even clients have even better knowledge in the business than you. So we tend to learn from each other. But my advice is depending on the client. But I'll always project, pitch my ideas to the client. But their decision is the final one. Yeah. So let me stop it there because I can keep going on and on and on.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but what would you advise them when they are looking for a property? What would you tell your client when they are looking for a property?
Personally, you have to consider, like I said before, if it's a finished property, you have to look at where the rental value is good.
Okay.
You have to look at proximity, accessibility, and quality of life in that area. When I mean quality of life, I'm talking about in terms of electricity, water supply, because those are the things that attract people into your property. That's when we're talking about finished properties, that's houses in code. Houses, you have to consider these things so that when you put it in the market, it will be easy. Even if you're reselling, people can easily buy it. And if you're renting it for whatever purpose, it could be for short-let purpose, it could be for house party, for different purpose, you have to consider those things, for people to be able to patronize you, easier. So you have to put those in consideration.
Okay. So this question now is from an audience that wants to know. Okay, so advice to your client or your prospect on what to look out for from a real estate company, because you have dealings with real estate people.
Of course.
Work with them, okay? So what should they look out for from a real estate company they want to invest with? There are a whole lot of real estate companies. So they are the ones that call themselves good, and the ones that say that they deliver, their time frame for delivering is top notch. If you pay now, within 2 months you get your property. All of those scenarios. So what advice do you give to them?
Okay, well, first of all, I forget to mention, I'm a premium realtor with several companies. When I mean premium realtor, those companies that sell lands, that they have houses as well, but I sell their lands and go to sleep. I'm not going to do anybody free promo on the show. But I have a couple of companies. But what to look out for, to answer your question, what to look out for generally is sometimes you have to look at how long they've been in business, right? Check about the CEO, check their reputation. You can Google them, check their online visibility, their online presence, and look at reviews from their comment section. Check what kind of title do they offer on those certain properties, and what are their experience, what kind of realtors market their product. Because there are so many realtors in the business, but we know realtors that are top selling, top professionals, that have the interest of the public or the buyers at heart. So you have to look at who are marketing their product, because if you see these top realtors selling their product, it means they are reliable. Because personally, I don't just go into every company just because they are going to give me high percentage of commission. I sell real estate companies based on my dealings with them, their documentation, time of allocation, and of course that rest of mind. Personally, I don't want to sell a property and tomorrow my client is going after a company because I wouldn't go to sleep. So I prefer selling a property that no matter how small the commission is, the client is happy, I am happy, and everybody is happy, and the business continue. So with that, clients will be happy to refer you, to recommend you to other people. So you have to look out on their, their genuinity, which is documentation. If you know nothing about documentation, you can reach out to people like us and we could guide you through. So don't just buy land because they say it's 1 million. I beg you. Not because
there is no land in Lagos that is 1 million naira. I don't think there's any land.
Yeah, there is, but there are a few of them. But those are, miles away from Dangote refinery. So those are properties. If anybody is selling you a property in Lagos, 1.5, and is telling you COO, my brother, my sister,
run
with speed. 120 kilometers per hour. Yes, because that's very rare. Yeah, maybe in Ibadan, then possible, or some places in Ogun State, or maybe in Nassau. Don't mind me, but I'm just saying. No shade to any of the state, but I'm just saying in Lagos, that's
just being real here.
That's very difficult to get. So you can get property of 1.5. Don't get me wrong, but that property could be maybe survey company, just buy land, survey. Buying land in Lagos, honestly, my advice, you have to be very, very careful. You have to be very careful. Don't go for the price alone. Always do your due diligence. If you have to involve your lawyer to do searches, it's open. That's one of the things that sells me a lot. I like my clients to do their due diligence at their own end. I've done my part before I put it to your face. As market say, oh, this is what is in the market. I've already done my part, but I still recruit you to do it again, for your own satisfaction.
Yeah.
So that it wouldn't be like I'm just putting it, to you just because I want to make sale.
Yeah, this is very important to also avoid these omonile situations, right? Am I on the right track?
Yeah.
To avoid omonile situation, you need to do your due diligence concerning every property that you want to buy or you want to invest in. So if a realtor comes to you and then tell you that come and buy in this place, find out what title that property holds. Find out if there are people disturbing that particular property, because some people might just want to sell it out just because there is a problem somewhere. So find a good real estate agent or a good real estate professional like him. Like he has said, if you want more information, you come to him. All right. So Mr. Emmanuel Adam.
Yeah.
Okay. Hope you're relaxed.
Yep.
And you're happy to be here. You want water?
No, I'm good.
Okay, thank you. All right. So you sell only in Lagos? You sell properties here in just Lagos?
No, I sell several other states. In fact, the whole Nigeria. Everywhere. Okay. Even abroad, we have some friends, places like Dubai, UK, and America, that are registered realtors there that we can connect to with, and you get the best for your value. Best value for your money, rather.
You heard him.
Yeah.
So now my question is, what is the what efforts is the Lagos State government putting in place when it comes to titles on properties?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a very important question. When we're talking about 1.5 million naira and all that, good news is Lagos State has been doing, great. They have interest in real estate now, very, very much. The industry is getting bigger and bigger. I think it's the biggest industry in Nigerian real estate right now. So at the moment, it's actually a crime to sell property in Lagos that has no title.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's a new development. Kudos to the state governor and the Ministry of Housing, the planning committee, so it makes it a little bit easier. So if you buy a property now that has no title or document, it's your fault, and I'm giving you that information firsthand. So that's what they're doing anyway. I don't know about other states, but it's a crime right now to sell untitled property in Lagos State.
This takes
so at least maybe excision, gazette, those are titles in Lagos State. Yeah, C of O. It could be general C of O, it could be the individual C of O, or government allocated C of O. We didn't really talk much about titles in detail, but maybe in another episode, if I'm free.
It just told you that it's going to come back.
Talk about that.
It's going to come back.
I never said that, but I'm
He's
just
gonna
saying,
come back,
I'm just
don't worry.
giving you a heads up.
When he comes, I'll let you know that he has arrived. Okay, so what he's just saying basically is make sure you do your due diligence, carry out your due diligence on every property that you're interested in. So we've come to the end of today's episode. Thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. And please do not forget to watch previous videos. Don't forget to watch previous videos till I come your way next time. Bye for now.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye.